To create a new campaign, simply go to the left side menu and click on Campaigns and then All Campaigns. This will show you a list of all the campaigns that have been sent so far, and then up here, click on Create New to build a new one. In the author email system, we recognize two different types of campaigns. A regular campaign that's scheduled ahead of time or sent immediately, but it's only sent one time, or an autoresponder that's sent to a person after they do something in the system, like sign up for a new list. In order to get to the next step, you have to fill in the campaign name. This is for your information. This is for the back end. This is not going to be the subject line of the email when it's sent. We're going to go ahead and stick with a regular campaign in this video. For grouping, if you have different groups in the back end in order to organize your campaigns, you can choose one here. Again, this is all for your information, and it's not something your subscribers will see. Finally, we have to choose a list in order to get to the next step. If you've got segments set up, you can choose them here. Otherwise, click Save and Next, and you will see where we can put the subject line in here. It defaults to weekly newsletter, but you actually have to type something in order for it to recognize that. You can include tags like the person's name, if you've set those up in your list, or you can put emojis in there if that's your thing. The information up here is simply defaulted from your account. So if you want to send it from your email address that you've used to set up an account, it will show up here. If you want to change this email address, it's important to let us know. We have to send new verification emails on your behalf to make sure that that email address will actually send mail through our delivery servers. The reply to, similarly, needs to be a recognized email address in our system. And then the name, this is what the person receiving the email will see. So right now it says email. You can change that, again, to their first name, last name, or any of the custom fields that you may have set up for that list. Under the campaign options, there are some more advanced features you can use. Most of these are defaulted to on, and you'll probably want to leave them on. We probably want to be able to track opens and if people click a link. And then if some people use a simpler email inbox system, you may want to send a plain text email as opposed to HTML, which will be automatically generated. You probably won't need to mess with the max subscribers or any of this stuff here. That's all for a later video. And then a pre-header. Sometimes, like Gmail's inbox system has an area for a couple, I think it's two lines of pre-header, where somebody can see what's in the email without having to click on the email. And then lastly, there's even more options down here. If you want to send this campaign only to subscribers that may have not opened the previous email, this is where you would schedule that. Click on Unopen, and then choose any of the previous emails. You can select multiple emails like that with your Shift or Option key, or you can just choose a previous campaign, a single one. The rest of these options, again, are a little more advanced, and I'll save those for another video. Click Save and Next to actually put the content together. This is where you will actually write the email or design it using our drag and drop editor over here, or if you've already got a template created, you can pull this in. I'm going to use the Nick Thacker master template because that's who I am. This is available in the template gallery. If you click on the gallery, and then you'll be able to see this and pull it into your account. Obviously change the header image to whatever you want. But this gives you a good, breakdown of a pretty simple template. In order to schedule and send a campaign, you have to have the company full address here. This is a legal requirement. And our system will remind you. If you try to save without that, it will pop up with a validation error that says you need to include the company full address tag. So we'll just add that back in. Doesn't matter what it looks like. We're not actually going to send it. And additionally, it has to have an unsubscribe link in here, and that's where this tag comes into play. All of this should be done in templates, so you don't have to do it every single time. But once you get those two tags in there, you are ready to send the email. The last step is where you'd actually schedule the email. You can choose to send it immediately, which is what this defaults to, or use the date picker to send it sometime in the future. It'll give you a breakdown, preview of what's being sent. And then this button over here lets you schedule a campaign that gets sent, for example, every week on a certain day. Now, unlike an autoresponder, which is triggered when a user or a subscriber does something, this is triggered automatically every single day, week, month, whatever you choose. So you can choose in here, send it every week on Friday at 7 a.m. And max runs, unlimited, -1 is unlimited. You can set it to 10 if you just want to send this email 10 times every Friday at 7 a.m. And then on the 11th Friday, it will not send anymore. Click Send Campaign to actually send the campaign or schedule the campaign, and you are done.